said, "Be true friends to priests." He said that to us Serrans at the private audience during the Serra Convention 2017 in Rome. I was fortunate enough to be there and want to share with you something else that we had. He said, "Priests and religious persons are also human beings and need to be listened to, understood, and loved." Being a true friend to priests, for me, started at a very young age. When I was 12, my eldest brother joined the seminary. And by the time I was an adult, two of my sisters were nuns. So for a family of 9 kids, that is a 33% population rate, which I've been told, for your Major League Baseball fans, is equivalent to an exceptional batting average. If you haven't guessed my accent already, I am Italian. I was born and raised in Genoa, where I met my wife of 55 years. And her name is Beatrice. We moved to New York in the 70s, where we raised 3 children. We moved back to Lugano, Switzerland, 20 years later, where we still reside today. Meanwhile, our children chose to stay in the US, and 2 of them are here at the table. In Lugano, I was invited to participate in Serra. So this was much later, right? So 25 years ago. And now that you know my family connection to the vocation, you can understand why I was drawn to say yes. In fact, I had no choice. Now, 25 years later, I couldn't be more honored to be the president of Serra International for the incoming year. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank all past presidents from whom I have learned so much. In particular, I would like to thank Moira McQueen for guiding us through her inspiring and vibrant year as president, during which she demonstrated to all of us her great leadership skills and wisdom, with her characteristic profound modesty and sense of humor. I would also like to remember 2 presidents who have inspired me and are now watching us from heaven: Sean Yo and Dante Bambini. Sean Yo was from Singapore, was the youngest president of Serra International. He was a talented manager, but above all, an exemplary servant and a holy man. And I repeat, a holy man. We will always remember him for how he witnessed his love for Jesus in the Eucharist through prayer and adoration. Actually, this morning we prayed the Global Rosary. It was Sean who sparked the idea, which was then taken up by Tim O'Neill, who actually started this very meaningful monthly Global Rosary for Vocation. Thank you, Tim. Dante Vannini from Siena was a Serran gentleman. He described himself as a humble, useless servant. Everyone loved him. Finally, a memory filled with sadness and gratitude. Tomorrow marks 3 months since the passing of Bob Campbell, another holy servant, a dear friend to many of us, always ready to listen and help with a smile on his face. We will miss him deeply. Serra is unique because, as you know, it is the only association of lay people in the world praying and serving to promote and support vocations. All Serrans are connected by these same goals and by the same spirit, which indeed make us a big family. Being international allows us to have a privileged relationship with the Vatican. Specifically, as you know, Serra is aggregated to the dicastery of the clergy, responsible for all priests and seminarians in the world. This relationship has helped us in the past to obtain special audiences with the Holy Father. In this respect, we are working on having an audience with Pope Leo. Give us a little time and stay tuned. Pope Leo recently asked us, as Christians, to Serrans, to be legible and credible Christians. I repeat, legible and credible Christians. That integrates beautifully with Serra's message, calling us to be authentic Christians. In fact, as you know, Serra's first objective is to promote our personal growth, reminding us that we are called to holiness. This is the prerequisite for the second objective, to foster and support vocations to the priesthood and consecrated life. But the two objectives go so well together. My priorities during my presidency are, first, to deepen the theme of culture of vocation, and the second, to foster connections and communication among our member countries. Regarding the culture of vocation, let's remember that vocation is not just for a select few. It is a gift planted by God in every heart. When we see life itself as a calling and bring our Christian values into play, we are moved to serve others and respect one another. If we share these simple truths with young people, we create rich soil where every path, family, service, consecrated life, or priesthood can take root and flourish. This is the culture of vocation we as servants are called to foster. Regarding the connection and communication among our members' countries, what I mean is the strength in our international network lies not only in policy and programs, but in celebrating and understanding the diverse traditions, values, and voices that make us who we are. Let this convention mark the beginning of a year where we don't just communicate across borders, rather we connect, inspire, and grow through them. Your participation is at the heart of this vision. I will end like I began, quoting Pope Francis. He recently said, always forward. So echoing Junipero Serra motto. And then he added, so he said, always forward is a key expression of the Christian vocation. Be always joyful, witnesses of our faith, filled with hope and courage. In fact, we are living the Jubilee year of hope. May it be a productive hope for all. As our dear Cardinal Collins told us in January in Miami, he said, hope gives us strength and energy, and give us the courage to always move forward. Hope is not optimism, but a long-term virtue. The strength that comes from hope is attractive and transmits joy. Finally, a special thank you for the fantastic team of servants of Kansas City and the Serra International Convention Committee. So thank you, Jerry. Where are you, Jerry? Thank you, team, and thank you all. Who have put in an unparalleled effort to organize this wonderful convention. And thank you for choosing the theme of the convention, Chosen to Serve, which is so meaningful to me and to what our beloved Serra wants to be. What is certain is that I will need everyone's help in the year to come. I know I can count on you, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Saint Junipero Serra, guide our steps and protect all religions throughout the world. Thank you.